the other thing I would say that was an inspiration is at these luxury resorts where people are spending $300 a day, they are drinking the budget cocoa.
I know.
The worst cocoa. And so there's just like, that was, if you're talking about like find your niche, like that was a key observation. Like we're eating chocolate in form of bars at night. We're tuning into this idea of chocolate's good, but you're not drinking.
It's chocolate. Welcome to the Utah Business Spotlight. Obviously, I am still your host, Peter Anthony. I'll always be the host. I'm the host of the show. I own the podcast. That's the way it goes. But here's the thing that we're going to do today. We are going to we're going to subscribe, we're going to share this because I have a friend here from Park City, and you guys know I'm going bananas in Park City right now, but this is some of the things that I really love. What do I love? I love entrepreneurs. I love people who are passionate about their products. I love people who go out of the way to make the best in the world in what they do. That's what we're going to be talking about with my friend Anna today. But even more important, we've never done this on the show. We're going to be tasting something very, very profound, very exotic, very sexy, very, very cool. You can't have any unless you get it from her. So, without any further ado, Anna, welcome to the show, man.
Well, thank you for that introduction. I've been watching your show and I've been watching these introductions, and they're really generous. So
thank you, man.
Thank you.
I love businesses. I love human beings. I love when human beings succeed at business, but I love your cocoa. And I've been loving it. And I was like, oh, man. My friend told me about it. She's been on the show. My friend Jen Drummond, who's right now climbing Denali. We love her. Go for it. Kick butt. Get home safe. But she turned me on to this. We were doing a shoot at her house, and we were putting together some content for one of her websites, and we just worked together. And she's been a friend and a client for a bit, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you drink coffee, but I don't do that, but I do cocoa. You want some?" And it's the best cocoa in the world. And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. All right. And it's the best cocoa in the world. It's bananas how good your stuff is. So you have to tell us. We want to start with who you are and how the heck did you get into the cocoa business?
Who am I? That is such an existential question.
It is.
Well, so I've been in tech in Silicon Valley and sort of the biggest tech companies in the world for 15 years.
Oh, right on.
Working on, designing digital products, okay? So.
Now we have a lot to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be fun.
I was in the belly of the beast. I worked at, it was called Facebook at the time, for nearly 5 years. After that, Airbnb for nearly 5. I tend to stay places 5 years. Airbnb for 5 years, working on really the quality experience at Airbnb and training hosts on quality standards. And then I also, my last job in tech was at Block, which was formerly called Square. But I was able to work remotely. And I really, I used to...
Is that how you found your way here?
Right. So I after college, I moved to Utah to be a ski bum. And one winter turned into 4 winters. And then I went to the Bay Area to go to grad school, and I stayed for 12 years. And then the stress of the fires in California, the stress of what was happening, specifically in San Francisco where I was living, just made me want to, and because I was able to, made me want to live closer to nature and come back to my friends and my community in Utah.
I love that story.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. And I love where you've worked. Like my friend Brian Amaraj worked at Facebook. He was a stud at Facebook. And then he went on to Apple. Well, he went from Apple to Facebook. And all my friends work out in Silicon Valley. And it's just cool beans, man. So you're hanging with the cool kids. Then
I'm hanging with the cool kids that are...
be with more cool kids. Because then my friend Tony Shea, prior to his passing, was just building up this really cool Park City community. And And it's like all the cool kids started moving out here. The people who were like, man, this is crazy. We got to be closer to nature.
And so it's going to bring me to the cocoa, but like, I think I was just reacting to the live to work, optimize your life mentality of the Bay Area. It's sort of like, I wanted to be in nature. I wanted to be in community. I wanted to be like enjoying life.
Are you now?
I am. Yeah, I am. It's amazing. Like I actually, as I was driving back to Park City, started to cry, to be honest, because it was always a happy place for me.
Is it still?
It is.
So
yeah.
then it's always a happy place.
Well, I mean, you don't get to choose this. I think that places choose you at some level, right? You just either they click or they don't, right?
I think, it's interesting you say that because we came here, I took my family here during COVID. I was consulting for an MLM, and this place is plethoraed with them, right? So I was coming every 3 or 4 days, and I was like, man, Utah is really pretty. And I'm driving around, and I'm like, I'm going to wind up living here. And I live in Draper. And I love Park City. Park City's the jam, but I have kids. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, what's the best school districts, right? And Corner Canyon's one of the best school districts in the world. And I live in Draper, and my kids go to Corner Canyon. And I did not, if you'd have asked me growing up in Brooklyn, New York, if I would ever live in Utah amongst the LDS people, I was like, well, I already got out of the Jehovah's Witnesses. Why would I go from the pot to the fire? And I love it. I love it here. I feel so blessed to be here.
And I think a lot of people love it, and they choose to live here. And that changes the feel of a place when people are deciding to come.
Yeah.
Right?
And deciding to make it a home.
Right.
Which is different than Vegas, where people decide to come. Or even LA, I would say. People go and then they leave. There's a lot of transients in LA in the sense that they come because, or New York City as well, from where I'm from. People would come in and because New York is a place where if you make it in New York, you can make it anywhere, right? So we were very blessed to have the number one business in our industry in New York. And then during our exit, we have more choices, right? So I love it here. I do like Italy, though. I have to say, it's right. And in the way you have these beautiful copper pots set up in these beautiful little espresso crafts that are designed for chocolate, man, I love your taste.
Thanks. Yeah. So, I mean, I think that is all embedded in the formula and the whole brand of LoCoco, which is this idea of the magic of the mountains and living intentionally and creating something that feels good all around. I think that we are in this moment in time where comfort is really hard to come by.
That's a huge, huge statement. Comfort is hard to come by. And common sense is not common right now.
Yeah.
The things that should make us comfortable, we're ignoring. And we don't have to.
And then we know too much about the things that we used to go to for comfort. We know too much about sugar and alcohol. So now what, Yeah. And then the other piece that was happening, I think it really got heated during the pandemic, is this idea of life hacks and wellness and optimization. Everybody was looking for health, right?
Right.
And me included. I mean, I think I will forever try things on to see if they'll make me feel better. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of suffering involved with a lot of the health and wellness world where, drink this thing, forget about the taste, you'll feel good later.
Yeah,
and they're hard.
And it tastes like earth, but it might be called something when you mix earth and water. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't. I've tried it, and I'm not digging on it. It just wasn't great. I was like, and then there was a lot of gritty stuff out there that's supposed to be good for you, but it doesn't taste good. There's no comfort in it.
I mean, it's hard to make a habit out of it, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. Right. Oh my gosh, it's another profound thing. You can't make a habit out of something that doesn't taste good.
It's hard.
It's tough.
And I think some people are trained to do that.
Yeah.
But I also think
clearly a comfort food person.
I'm
Italian.
I come from a family of foodies, so I totally get that. In fact, part of the inspiration was my dad, who was tinkering at home a lot in his home kitchen. during the pandemic. In fact, he's an award-winning craft cocktail person. He's a lawyer who is a tremendous scratch cook. And so he has his own recipes that he creates, and using his kitchen as a lab, tinkering, having people try different formulas basically stole my dad's process. Isn't
that cool?
Yes.
My kid's favorite thing to do is cook with me. Yeah. We don't cook like your dad, I promise you. We're more Italian, like making sauces and just really yummy food. But you have to make yummy food, right?
Yeah.
And it's like that's the jam. So may I show everybody? I'm going to pick one up.
Sure. Yeah.
So here's what I love. First and foremost, I love the branding. I love the idea. I love that there's been thought put into your boxes because they're soft on the outside, and that's a choice, right? You could have made them shiny, right? But now they have this really beautiful matte finish, but this really lovely soft palate to them. I love that you used a tremendous amount of negative space at the top to make it a more luxurious piece, right? So that gives this sense of being able to, for me, there's room for me. When a label's very full, there's no room for me. I'm only buying the brand, but this brand allows me to be part of it. So I really love that. I love your owl because it's wise and beautiful, and it's gallant and it's courageous, and it just comes out at night. And just like I love owls. I'm a big owl fan, right? And LoCoco, I mean, how do you go, like, how that wasn't already taken? No damn idea, because it's genius, right?
Well, thanks. So it's local and cocoa smashed together, because the inspiration was, can we make a cocoa for our friends who are active in the mountains? That's good. That is good for you and tastes good.
And it's for your body and your mind.
That's right.
And this particular one comes in pre-done packets.
That's right.
Which you have to love too, especially because I travel. I'm always on the go, so to grab a couple of packets and put them just in to keep them, like, I'm a big junkie for. People call them man bags. I call them computer bags. They look like little backpacks, but I have a lot of them, right? So I like to have them all prepped. So the only thing I have to do is put my laptop in. So they're all pre-prepped, with the exception of my laptop and my journal. But they all have different pens. They have different accessories.
Okay, but this is an aside. Can I tell you something?
Yeah, sure.
The cocoa will set off the metal detector and the security system because they can't figure out. So you have to, if you're going to travel with LoCoco at the airport, please check your bag with LoCoco, because otherwise they're going to open up your bag.
Really?
Yes, they can't figure
that explains a ton of stuff. Oh my goodness, no way.
Yeah. Sorry.
So is it the packaging?
No, it's cocoa. It's the cocoa powder. It doesn't matter what kind of cocoa. They'll take you aside.
Way.
I know.
And we travel a lot. Right? So,
sorry.
All right. Well, now I'm bummed. I'll put it in a Ziploc bag. It's all good. Oh, but it's still cocoa.
No,
it's
right.
not
so
the bag.
Just put it in your check luggage.
I'll put it in my check luggage. Yeah. I don't check luggage.
Oh.
I'm not one of those.
Ship it
people.
to yourself.
I'll ship it to myself. I have to check luggage. Oh, one thing I hate is checking luggage, but I'll do it to take the cocoa.
Okay.
That's interesting, man. So tell me, because it tastes incredible.
Well, I say that and you say that, but I need you to taste it.
I'm ready, man.
Ready?
Let's do.
Okay.
Yeah, let's taste it up.
So two flavors.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm going to start with the first.
Oh, you have them prepared already?
I have them prepared. Is that disappointing?
No, it's actually really wonderful. You're amazing. We love you already. She came bearing gifts. Oh my goodness, and it's steaming hot.
This is the original spice recipe.
That's this color.
That's right.
Okay,
yeah.
I think this is the first one I had.
Okay.
I don't know if I've had that one.
And this is has a little heat to it.
Yeah.
So it's got cinnamon, ginger, and cayenne.
This is my favorite. Diego, I'm calling in my crew. Diego, you got to try this.
You're so nice.
You got to come here and try this. Oh, he doesn't have to drink out of my glass. We have one here. Get Diego a little. You have to try this, man.
Thanks, Peter.
Oh my goodness. So here's the thing.
It smells great.
It's like a cross between cocoa, coffee, chai, the whole gambit's happening, but the best of all of them. This is unbelievable. It's better than when I had it at my friend's house. For some reason, you've done something different.
Well, so
What's this mixed with?
well, I think
It's not water?
well, you can just do water because there's coconut milk in there, but it is, I like to do it with oat milk.
What are you thinking?
Because
Great.
you
It's
like it, Diego?
ridiculous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and
Thanks,
they come
guys.
from chocolate country, so.
Comes from Colombia.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
right-
So
right above me.
you know your chocolate.
Yes.
Before we ate chocolate, human beings would have it as a beverage. And that's the history. The history is that in Mexico, they would have prepared it hundreds and hundreds of years ago with some spice, no sugar. And so this is kind of like a return to the original way you would drink it, although I have, obviously I have coconut milk powder.
Oh my goodness.
And,
I
and
cannot get up. Like, I just want to have, this is addictive, but it's not addictive because anything's happening to me. It's addictive because it's happening through me. It's really yummy. I can't,
And so the other thing
So
is
hold on,
it's
hold
not,
on,
oh
hold
yeah,
on, hold on.
okay.
Oat milk is in that?
So I mixed it with oat milk.
Okay.
And so this is entirely dairy-free, vegan, only 5 grams of sugar in one serving, 5 grams of sugar in one
And
serving.
one serving's like whatever this is. 3
That's,
ounces?
yes. And that's one serving would be, I gave you just a little bit, what you blend in 19 grams in 8 ounces of powder. And that's about 2 tablespoons 19 grams and 8 ounces of water or your favorite milk, or 2 tablespoons in 8 ounces. So either way. Thank you.
Like, hey, Utah, whatever is necessary to take this to the next level, the world needs to know about LoCoco. It is really, really yummy.
And the idea really is like this also is supposed to bring your body into balance, help make you present, and these natural ingredients do that. Like cacao has theobromine, which is like caffeine in that same class, but theobromine doesn't work on your central nervous system the same way. So you feel calm energy that sustains you. And many people actually don't drink it in the morning as an alternative to coffee, but drink it in the afternoon as a midday pick-me-up, or in the evening as a guilt-free, nightcap. And a lot of people are able to sleep afterwards. But the thing is that I also just want to be careful because some people, and depending how much cocoa you drink, are sensitive to caffeine. And if you're talking about cocoa, there's always a little bit of caffeine in it. So it's 10% of the caffeine found in a coffee. But it depends on you.
Unbelievable. You are a beautiful soul, and you have created a nectar that everybody who drinks will become a god through. This is awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it even more than, obviously when I'm with my friend Jennifer at her home, I loved it. And I remembered it, right? But it didn't taste quite like this, probably because she made it with water, right? But because she asked me if I wanted something, and I'm like, oh, I don't do like the almond milk and all that crap. I'm like, but it tastes great with oat milk.
Yeah, and then also the people who buy it by the pound online put it in their coffee as a coffee companion. So I think I forgot to
You can put
mention.
this in with coffee as a companion?
Yes, yes, it's perfect for that.
Give me 100 pounds right now. Charge my card.
Yeah, I think
That's awesome, baby.
I'm not mad at coffee. I think coffee's all right.
I'm a big coffee fan, and I love coffee. I'm Italian.
I'm sort of negative on quitting or restricting. I like balance. I
man.
think that's part of the whole spirit.
But choices
of vibes.
create balance.
Mm-hmm.
If your choice is Nestle's, it's a no. That's not how I want to enjoy hot chocolate. I don't want to be over. This is the coolest thing I've had. Period. Like it's ridiculous. It's honestly, you guys have to try this. I need to try this one. Did you bring some of this for us to try?
I did.
May I?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So this one is
You're going to
Lux,
need some too.
Is Lux Vanilla.
Lux Vanilla.
And it's for people who maybe want to break from spice or don't like spice. So
I like the spice.
Is
clearly I like the spice.
This is velvety vanilla cocoa with a dash.
You and I are going to have fun, you.
With a dash of Utah salt. So it's got Redmond salt in it.
Oh, so it's velvety with an overlay of salt. Again, my two favorite things, right? Like this is, I don't even know if I'm going to be able, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle it. Like I might, yes, this is taking you over the top. Like, this is an aphrodisiac, full on, full stop. You want to have a great night. You don't need wine anymore. Just with your significant other or whoever you'd like to have a great night with, have some of this cocoa. It's that good. It's that good. Now, I don't know if I can handle velvety with a salt. Really? You did it to me twice. That is, Diego, you gotta have some, man. It's so good. It's totally different. Mm-hmm. It's a totally different palate. It's totally different. It is ridiculously yummy.
But the
Okay.
But I forgot to mention a couple things about it. I'm so sorry, but I forgot to mention.
Part.
Well, the mushroom part. I don't think we got into the mushroom part.
Does it have mushrooms in it?
It has mushrooms.
Both of them?
Both of them have mushrooms. So they have the foundation is cacao, dairy-free, coconut milk.
Can kids have mushrooms?
Low glycemic sugars. The general guidance is 4 and up for that.
I meant like teenagers.
Yeah, for sure. This is not hallucinogenic mushrooms, although I'm not mad at those either.
Is it a probiotic-driven mushroom? What kind of mushroom?
It's lion's mane, maitake, and cordyceps.
Okay.
And they're all about bringing your body, supporting and helping support your body's natural stress defenses. So bringing you into
cortisol.
So yeah, it will help support lower cortisol at some level. But each of them does a little bit of a different thing. So lion's mane has been studied most recently by Western medicine as a way to support cognitive function and what's called nerve growth factor. And they've only recently had a small-scale study that has about 1 gram of lion's mane a day for 4 weeks on middle-aged adults with showing slight cognitive decline, seeing some uptick, which is kind of unheard of.
So Anna called the producers. They said, Peter Anthony's in a cognitive decline. Please bring extra. And clearly they're trying to get to me through her. It's okay. You're all being fired in the morning. I hate you.
But anyway, but
thank you for the reference of being middle-aged, because I'm not. I'm a senior.
So and then maitake helps support overall wellness, and then cordyceps helps support stamina, and those are less studied in the U.S. But all 3 of them have been used for many centuries in traditional Chinese medicine. Best time of the day to take these to enjoy them. Anytime. And that's what we've said since the beginning. It's an anytime. It's choose your. They're incredible. Yeah. So I think that that's empowering right? Like you don't have to, I'm not telling you to change your morning
What
routine.
the heck? So how did you become a scientist of this?
Tinkering.
I love it, man. First and foremost, none of this is going home with you. I'm taking it all. You can
Thanks.
take your pots because I know you really like them. I'll buy
I
them
do like my
online.
pot.
But these are, send me the bill. I need them all. I'm going to use them. What inspired you this? That's really what I want to know, because it is so detailed. I promise you, when you try LoCoco, you will never go back. You've never had. I've been in every MLM. I've sold acai berries. I've sold chromium picolinate. I owned some of the top spas. I've been to if I tell you my background, it's bananas. I was one of the top people in the beauty industry. We've launched products, everything from, Aveda to Bumble and Bumble. I know a lot about putting together something. This is something. This is something. Like, you really have put together really good taste palettes with really expensive products, right? Like, really, I know everything that you're talking about, so I'm playful when I pretend I don't know, but I know because I studied this stuff. This is expensive to put together. What are people paying for one of these bags?
Well, I mean, that's what are people paying? I'm going to shoot this back. What are people paying at Starbucks these days for a cup of coffee?
So let me tell you, if you charge $200 for this bag, it'd be a bargain.
I know. I don't. For a pound, it goes for $60, and that gives you 24 servings.
Yeah.
I mean,
Super
and
cheap.
if you compare us to Nesquik, or we're definitely more expensive.
You're $2.50 a serving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're trying to keep it there for
But the
people who are trying to make it
ingredients that are
ritual.
going into this, this is an incredible amount of ingredients.
Yeah.
It's an incredible, and it is, and if you think about it, $60 for a treat every day of the month is incredibly low. It's incredibly low.
Tell that to my boyfriend, because he always balks at the price.
Oh, you're out, dude. That's it. Like, if you don't,
He's like,
if
how much do you
you're
pay
either
for
on
wine and
the
it's 4
bandwagon,
glasses?
right, and you're out, and now you're out. Let me tell you something. You better put up your dukes. This is incredible.
Thank you.
And it's clearly worth it.
Thanks. Well, you were asking about inspiration, right?
Yes.
So I think I told you a little bit about the story about my dad, and I have to say that his way of his joy in the kitchen, he finds creative inspiration and freedom in the kitchen, and I think a lot of us do, right? And I'm a creative person, and that was an untapped space for me, but I discovered it during the pandemic. Actually, my dad bought me pots for my birthday in May 2020. And I was like, oh my gosh, cooking's fun, and I really leaned into it. I mean, if you work in tech, you kind of get your meals paid for. You go to work and they feed you, stuff like that. So I didn't really have to do, once we were in lockdown, then I was like, oh my God, I have to cook for myself. And I started cooking for myself, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's like multi-dimensional creativity. And then I just think attention to detail and product design is something that I learned at all of these companies, right? I mean, I learned from the best designers, design thinking minded people. And then I have to tell you that, like, I definitely shared it with friends and took feedback early on. I mean, there was a chance this was going to be way hotter, way spicier, dialed it back. Where's that? Feedback is really important.
Where's this
Tasting, and this is something I learned from my dad in the kitchen. You don't just cook a thing and eat it at the end. You taste along the way. Feedback is essential for great product design.
Interesting. So I love the way you position that. You don't just build it and then so many marketers. We have a different. So what we say is you choose the person, right? You choose your avatar, right? Who the group is. And then you determine what product do they want, and then you reverse engineer what they'd be willing to pay for that, so that you can find it and what needs to be in it for satisfaction. So many people create a product and then try to find a market. It's very hard to create a product and try to find a niche. It's almost impossible. What you need to do is find the niche and then create the product. Sometimes, in your case, you're inspired to create a product because you believe deeply that there's a niche. You can see the signs. You are so inundated in the community that you can see the signs without being told the signs. So there's already a niche for this, right? I wouldn't be worried about the niche from a marketing sense. And I love your founder's story. It's incredible. But I really love how you just said, how you share that, you tasted along the way.
And
You need
people
that
who weren't
feedback.
me,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's the other thing.
Most founders don't do that. They build it for themselves. They talk about their hero journey. I was lost, now I'm found. I was broken, now I'm healed. And this healed me. And I would tell that to stylists, because our first journey was the beauty industry, where we sold ridiculous amounts of product, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of product. And we sold it from a retail level, from a distributive level, from a corporate manufacturing level. And I was nurtured in all of those. And the people who didn't taste it along the way, didn't work through the feedback, failed. And I'd see so many famous platform artists come out with a product. Well, the person I want selling the product is the person who's behind the chair every day saying, how does this make your hair feel? Not the person that says, this makes my hair feel great. Because if it makes your hair feel great, that's fantastic. But I have completely different hair than you do. Mm-hmm. I have completely different lifestyle. I have completely different chemical makeup. So what works on me, or even the scents that I like, might not be the scents that you like. So you have to find those components when you're building a product. I call them soaps, suds, and mixtures, right? So you have a mixture. And you've done it. It's really lovely. And you have both sides of the spectrum. You have a little bit of spice and a little bit of sweet. It's sweet and savory. They both have both, but in different degrees, so that you're maintaining what I'm going to call it, your design, right? You're maintaining your design impetus, right? The driving force, the modus operandum of this particular company and brand is that conflict between savory and sweet, and it's internalized in both, right? Where it has texture to the palate. It's really well thought out.
And then the other thing I would say that was an inspiration is at these luxury resorts where people are spending $300 a day, they are drinking the budget cocoa.
I know.
The worst cocoa. And so there's just that was, if you're talking about find your niche, that was a key observation. We're eating chocolate in form of bars at night. We're tuning into this idea of chocolate's good, but you're not drinking.
It's chocolate.
Well, but then also in the mountains where there are all these active people with all the money in the world, and they're not cocoa is part of the experience. But what we wanted to do is sort of reflect back the luxury and the sort of the health and joy that really exemplifies a mountain life or a resort town.
And you can't find it anywhere in the world except in LoCoco. That's what I love. You have no real competitor. It's not, you didn't take a product and say, I'm gonna take this shampoo and I'm just gonna make it smell a little better, cost a little more, cost a little less, refine the bottle a bit. I mean, that's what many companies do. And then they try to penetrate a niche that's already, you're going out there and building your own brand, not unlike Bulletproof, but a luxury version of that idea that doesn't exist.
And then the other thing is we do have some culinary credentials that back it up, which is most recently Bon Appetit listed us as a great tasting functional cocoa.
We got to get you on Oprah's favorite.
And then I hope so. And then Food and Wine for the last 3 years has a short list. It was 5, now it's top 8 cocos, and LoCoco's on there for 3 years. Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations.
We're
going to go to number 1, I promise you.
Thank you.
That is absolutely going to happen. Anna, thank you so much for spending time with me. Where can people find this?
Well, online, lococomagic.com, and select retailers. If you go to lococomagic.com, you'll find potentially a retailer near you that sells LoCoco, but ordering online is a great way to
LoCoco Magic, baby. Buy direct.
Buy direct.
Okay? Buy direct. We want direct sales. Go on monthly order, right? You could just have it delivered. It's better than anything that you will have delivered continuously. I promise you, I've sold everything, I've tasted everything, I've been everywhere. You will fall in love with one of these, absolutely guaranteed. Everybody, thank you so much. Anna, thank you so much.
Thank you,
LoCoco
Peter.
is just amazing. You did great. Like, share, subscribe. This is the Utah Business Spotlight, where we support local Utah businesses and we take them to the next level.